It was right before spring break, I would never forget, and my mom got the mail before we were leaving to go out of town. She's like, when we get back, you're going to jail. And I was like, jail? What? What's going on, everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name is JayTalk, founder of JayTalk. You may know me already from Instagram. If you don't follow me already on there, be sure to check it out. It's at JayTalk, same thing as my YouTube. And if you are watching this, be sure to hit that subscribe, share, and like button. It would be gladly appreciated. I'm so thankful for you and all of your support already and how far I've come. This video is gonna just be a little bit about me, where I come from, my background, and basically just how I got to this point that I'm at right now. So once again, thank you all for watching. I am a Florida native. I was born here in Florida, in Tallahassee. I moved to Orlando when I was 7, so I've basically been here in Orlando all my life from what I could remember, you know. I've recently turned 24. I am a Gemini. Take that as you will to all of my astrology and star lovers out there. So yeah, I am 24. I always was a pretty good kid in school. Middle school was probably the worst time of my life. I hope that you can feel me on this as well. It's like middle school is really where you're trying to figure yourself out. All your hormones are coming in. You're growing as a person, physically, mentally, emotionally, and just some things happen. A lot of family things, internal problems that was going on with myself as well. In that time frame, I just literally just didn't know who I was. Just trying to fit in, just trying to find my way through life, you know? I was always big on arts. I was in band all throughout middle school. I was always a big movie goer, big movie person. I was always acting out scenes in my room, or just studying actors on the big screen and seeing which characters fit me, and just kind of took it and ran with it and developed as I went. So yeah, fast forward to high school. I was in one of the best high schools for performing arts here in Orlando, which was amazing. I got into there for theater. Like I said before, big theater kid, big acting kid. I love everything that has to do with that industry as a whole. It's just so intriguing and so amazing what everybody does, from filmmakers, from the directors to producers to the actors to the script, like everything. I'm just so infatuated with it all. And so I also played sports. I played football since I moved to Orlando as well, since I was 7 years old. I've been playing football all my life, and so there came to a point in high school where I had to choose between acting and football, and I was at such a crossroads, and I had to choose football over acting because you know, you're in high school, you've been doing it all your life. Well, for me, I was doing it all my life, and I couldn't give it up that easily. Like, I knew there was something there, and I ended up getting a D2 scholarship for football. And I played D2 for a year, and then I just realized it wasn't what I wanted anymore. I kind of just fell out of love with the game, and that's something I never thought would happen, but I knew that there was a different calling for my life, basically. So I did end up doing very well in school. In high school, I was an AB student, never got in trouble, never even got a detention, I don't think. I just was on my stuff. After my middle school days, fun fact, I was so bad in middle school, I got mail sent to my house to be on Beyond Scared Straight. And my mom, it was right before spring break, I would never forget, and my mom got the mail before we were leaving to go out of town. She's like, when we get back, you're going to jail. And I was like, jail? What? I'm not going to jail. Like, I'm not fit for jail. And that whole spring break, that's all I was thinking about. Like, I couldn't even enjoy my trip because I was tripping in my head like, yo, what am I gonna do in jail? Like, that's not for me. And literally, from that experience, I was beyond scared straight. I literally never got in trouble ever again, which is amazing. I know my parents are proud of that. They're proud of me. I do have a younger brother. Well, he's not even younger anymore. He's 21 now. So my parents have 2 fully grown kids, very, very book smart, very street smart. And so yeah, I had to throw that in there. It was quite a time for me in my life. So high school, amazing time, great kid, great student, great athlete, great leader. And then so after leaving from that D2 school after a year, I came back to Orlando and I attended the best college in the nation. I don't even think I have to put it out there because everybody already knows, 2017 national champions. And those years were some of the best years of my life. I joined Greek life, I became a bartender, I was living on a high. I was just doing it all, I was living it up, which was pretty dope as well. I made some amazing connections, had some amazing memories. It was just great all around. And then graduation. If you have went to college and have graduated, you have experienced what I experienced, where there was literally nothing else for me to do. And what I mean by that, like, there's always something to do, but I feel like I always have had a plan in my life. And then for the first time in my life, when I graduated, I had no idea what I wanted to do next. Like, I knew I wanted to go back and get my master's and my doctorate, but I wanted to take a break because it's just a lot. Just straight out of high school, straight to college, being in school for so long, I just needed a break. I wanted to just do life on my own for a second, if you will. And shortly after that, I got back into acting. I got back into improv, which was an amazing time as well. I started getting roles, and I was looking into moving out of the state to move out west, which I still really want to do. I've always seen myself as a West Coast kid. Just the pace, the environment, just everything about the West Coast, it intrigues me. It's where I belong, it's where I want to be, so I'll end up there when God calls me to be there, you know? How I started JayTalks. It really just happened overnight. One day I saw a meme on Instagram from one of my followers, and it was basically kind of just dogging guys, in a sense, just talking about how we only go for women who look like this or have that or portray themselves as like a Kardashian or what so have you. It was a lot more than that, and I was just so triggered that I had to make a talk about it, saying, like, all guys are not the same. It's about where you're looking to find them. So if you're going to the club every night and all you're worried about is party and drinks, what guys are you gonna find in the club? VIP sections, Henny bottles, bottle service, a bunch of women, guys just trying to have fun and just show off what they have and show off what they can do. So if you're looking at it in that lens, it's like, of course, all those guys are the same, but it's like, what are you doing to find something different, right? Like are you reading books every day? Are you going to the library? Do you have a plan for your life? And not dogging women at all. It was just an instinct to do. And I got so many replies. Like, I can't remember the last time I got so many replies on a story. And it just triggered my brain. I was just like, I was always good in speech class. have always been good at making friends. I've been very good at persuading people, that actor improv mentality, right? And I've always been good at leading others and trying to put people on the right track and help guide them through life as I go through it myself, because I mean, I'm no life guru. Like I said, I'm only 24 years old. I'm going through life trying to find my way just like everybody else. So yeah, it just triggered me, and I was like, maybe I should just start doing talks, small 5 to 10 minute segments on talks that people want to hear about. So, and all the feedback was remarkable. It was amazing. And I did a poll saying, hey, should I start making JayTalks on topics that you guys would love to hear about? And like 200 and something people replied to that poll, and 99% of the people said yes. Regardless of what they said, I was gonna do it anyways because I just knew that's what I was called to do. Like, I was always good in speech class. People always loved to hear what I had to say, and it wasn't like I was trying to speak nonsense. I've just always been a people person. So trying to speak life and knowledge and enlightenment and motivation, inspiration, whatever you need, that's the type of person I am. Like, I always put people first. And here I have my book of JayTalks that I was doing for the entire year on IGTV. Once again, they're still up there, so make sure to follow me on Instagram, or you don't have to follow me, just go on my IGTV, and there's about 30 something talks on there. I guarantee you will find one that was right for you, that you heard, that you didn't even know you needed to hear until you hear it. So I've made talks on the environment, crossing that bridge, do stuff that you're scared to do, because usually when you're scared to do something, that's the thing that you need to do most, and whether you know it or you don't. Mental health awareness, depression, I actually haven't put those out yet. I've been saving those because I've been waiting for the right time, and who knows, maybe with me transferring over to YouTube, it's going to be a great time to talk about my depression. Taking control of your life. Stop seeking approval from everybody else. Life is too short. The power of forgiveness. What are you grateful for? Things you shouldn't feel bad about, whether it's for yourself or for other people. It's just so much in here, and I have so much more to come. So it's very, 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 very exciting. What I'm looking to accomplish with this journey is to just become one of the best motivational speakers in the nation. I listen to a lot of mentors, and I do have a mentor now, and I listen to a lot of motivational speakers as well as being one of the best content creators, and maybe even podcasts, maybe even vlogging, who knows. But my biggest thing is just taking one step after another and just seeing where it lands me. So that's just a little bit about me and where I've gotten to at this point, and why I am doing YouTube now after an entire year. So I'm just ready to take this next step and see where it takes me, because I know it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to learn a lot, and nothing but greatness is going to come out of this. So once again, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for subscribing and sharing this as well. And I just cannot wait to be back with you next week with the Q&A. I'm very excited to answer all these questions that my audience has laid out for me, and I will be answering all of them. So stay tuned. Love you. Thankful for every single one of you, and stay blessed. Have a blessed day. Peace.